large and luxurious 7 Series from BMW is a status symbol with a 45-year history, and soon a new generation is on the road. And for the first time, the series will get an all-electric member, the BMW i7, an obvious competitor to German colleague Mercedes-Benz's EQS, but also to cars such as the Tesla Model S and the upcoming Lucid Air. BMW had an early start with electrification compared to many of the established brands. They were seemingly all in on EVs as far back as 2010, when they were pouring billions into BMW i and looked to be way ahead of most brands. But then, right around 2015, they took a step back from pure EVs to focus on plug-in hybrids, a move that was a disappointment to many electric vehicle enthusiasts. However, they're back and have just launched 2 very good all-electric offerings in the i4 and iX. When the i7 launches later this year, it will solidify BMW's commitment to making pure EVs. The 7 Series will not be a huge volume seller for BMW. It is the brand's flagship, and electrifying, it demonstrates to us that it won't be long before every model offered comes in an all-electric variant. The BMW i7 only comes in the long body variant, which means that it is almost 5.4 meters long, a full half-meter longer than the Model S. There is little doubt that this is a towering car. It looks like the type of car that comes with extra armor as an option, which it does. BMW's huge kidneys in the grille naturally also contribute to that. The headlights have Swarovski crystals that make the car sparkle at you when you unlock the doors, and the rear doors are extra wide for the easiest possible entry. The car can also come with automatic opening and closing of the doors, perhaps unnecessary if you have a private driver who takes care of that anyway. In the back seat, you can choose the so-called executive lounge, which in practice means that the front passenger seat can be pushed all the way forward and has a shelf behind which you can rest your feet on, in addition to the fact that an extra thigh support folds up from the back seat. The most spectacular is probably the rear seat cinema, the so-called BMW Theater Screen. There is a 31-inch screen with an 8K resolution that folds down from the ceiling when you activate theater mode. At the same time, the window blinds are lowered, the panoramic roof is covered. BMW is also not holding back when it comes to the optional sound system. The Bowers & Wilkins surround sound system with 4D technology, 36 speakers, 4 of which are integrated into the headliner, with an output of 1,965 watts. Exciters in the front and rear seat backrest vibrate to make you feel the bass frequencies. The system should make the most audiophiles feel comfortable in the brand new 7 Series. Connoisseurs will also appreciate the BMW iconic sounds in the i7, where the electric soundscape is composed by Hans Zimmer, known for having produced the music for a number of iconic films. The standard system isn't too shabby either, with 18 speakers and 655 watts. The screen is controlled by touch, and you can connect, for example, a Chromecast or other sources if you can't find what you want on the car's built-in system. The screen also has a sensor that determines how far forward the seats in the first row are, and thus how far forward the screen can be pushed. For the driver, there are 2 screens with a diagonal of 12.3 and 14.9 inches. In addition, each door boasts its own 5.5-inch touchscreen to control the climate control system, seat settings, and multimedia system. Another cool option is the automatic opening and closing doors. To open or close the front and rear doors, passengers touch the flush door handles or the buttons in the BMW interaction bar at the front of the cabin or the rear door trim. The opening and closing sequence can also be activated using the key fob. The BMW i7 has premium seats that's ventilated and cooled, with massage that can revitalize passengers during long journeys. The panorama glass roof Sky Lounge of the all-new BMW 7 Series gives passengers a clear view of the sky, day and night. When it's dark, an atmospheric mood is created by a light design made up of more than 15,000 light elements. The light design can be switched between the 6 colors of the ambient interior lighting. One thing is certain in any case: all prerequisites should be present to sit comfortably in the back of the BMW i7. The floor mats are made of teddy fabric, the seats in a mixture of cashmere and merino wool, with bamboo fiber mixed in for extra durability. The seat padding is extra thick and comfortable, the neck pillows luxurious, and the cashmere upholstery perhaps the softest you can come across in a car. For those behind the wheel of the all-new BMW 7 Series, a number of driver assistance systems contribute to a comfortable driving experience. The autonomous features will be rolled out in the future at what is called Level 3 for both autonomous driving and parking. It will launch a technology first for the brand: Level 3 Autonomy. Level 3 Autonomy means that the vehicle has environmental detection capabilities and can make informed decisions for themselves, such as accelerating past a slow-moving vehicle. But they still require human override. The driver must remain alert and ready to take control if the system is unable to execute the task. For that, BMW uses a LiDAR system that's hidden inside the car's kidney grille to provide up to 250 meters of forward visible range. In addition, there are 6 ultrasonic sensors up front, 6 at the rear, a rear-mounted camera, 2 short-range radar sensors at the rear, and 2 side cameras, 1 in each side mirror. In total, there are over 30 sensors in the area of ultrasound, cameras, and radars. Another cool feature is the safe exit function, which provides additional safety when the vehicle is stationary. If a vehicle or cyclist is approaching the new 7 Series at speed resulting in a risk of collision on either side of the car if a door were to be opened, the occupants are alerted to the danger by an acoustic signal and either flashing LEDs in the mirror or the ambient lighting in BMW interaction bar. The doors are also prevented from opening automatically. The BMW i7 is fitted as standard with adaptive, self-leveling air suspension, which lowers by 10 millimeters in sport mode and at speeds of more than 75 miles per hour for maximum stability. It can also be raised by 20 millimeters to clear taller obstacles. The adaptive regenerative brakes have been upgraded too, and can now take into account any downhill sections or traffic lights on a planned route to ensure optimal power regeneration on the fly. During the gathering of world leaders, BMW confirmed that a high-security vehicle based on the new BMW 7 Series will be added to the lineup during the course of 2023. We can expect VR9 level of ballistic protection that will shrug off most assault rifle rounds, as well as run-flat tires, an interior-exterior intercom, separate oxygen supply, strobes along with a siren and PA system. According to BMW, we will first get to know the i7 xDrive 60, which comes with 4-wheel drive, a total of 400 kilowatts and 544 horsepower, and 745 newton-meters of torque. It does 0 to 100 in 4.7 seconds and a top speed of 240 kilometers per hour. The battery is 101.7 kilowatt hours, and the range should be between 590 to 625 kilometers, according to WLTP, depending on equipment. The i7 can charge with up to 195 kilowatts of power, and according to BMW, the charging curve is upgraded from previous models and able to maintain higher effect over longer intervals. In 2023, the i7 M70 xDrive will also arrive, which will have over 600 horsepower, 1,000 Newton-meters of torque, and 0 to 100 in under 4 seconds. Then comes the plug-in hybrid M760e xDrive with 571 horses, 800 Newton-meters of torque, and an electric range of 84 kilometers. Production of the i7 starts in November, and the starting price is currently set at $120,000. However, BMW is clear that deliveries are likely to start in 2023.